Okay. Alright, hold up. I have not been on here in like ages, so forgive me. How do I share this? Or like, how do I make a post out of this? I definitely do not know what I'm doing. Hey girl! Hey girl! You popped up in here real quick. Oh, Scott on that real quick. I've not been on Twitter Spaces or whatever. How you been? And happy Venus Day, happy full moon, I'm hot. First, I'm not trying to curse. I'm hot as whoop. But I am hot. I am just, I don't know. I don't have a hoodie on. Hey Virgo, I don't know the rest of your name, but hey Virgo. I'm trying to. Can one of y'all let me know how to share this on here? Really don't know what I am doing with my life. Voice changer. When did they even add that? That's the real question. I definitely do not know what I'm doing. Give me a second, real quick, while I get my life together. You said gotta support. You already know. And you have and it's been a time. Happy Venus Day and all that. It's what you call it? What's that song by Doja Cat? What a time to be alive. Like literally, all these energies lately and everything has just been too chaotic for me. Wait, NFT. Oh, child. There we go. Already shared. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. I actually don't know. I've been on live. Child, it's been like ages. It's been a couple months. Like, I've been taking breaks from doing readings for people. I forgot some stuff. I wish she honestly would have kept Periscope or whatever. But, I mean, that's cool too if you want to change it up. Wait a minute. Share this. Retweet this so y'all know to come. Where the party's at. Where the party at. But anyways, how have y'all been up in the chat? Or I'm not saying up in the chat. I'm acting like I'm on YouTube. How have y'all been up on a live, up on a space, up in this energy we got? It's gonna be a party if I get this fufu. Oh, child, I really want to try fufu, like the plant-based, the plantain one, because I feel like I don't know. Like, I already like kind of like doughy stuff, like breads and stuff like that. But like fufu, chow. Not you get me hungry. Hold up, come join. Let's hear phone. I don't know why I just started thinking about that. That song, the Plankton song, F is for friends that do stuff together. U is for you and me. Here in a deep blue sea. All right. If y'all can hear me up on Twitter, give me also give me a thumbs up. Keep acting like I'm on YouTube. Give me a little emoji thing or whatever. And yeah, if y'all can go ahead and share the live, y'all know, support is free. 99 point free. Y'all can do it for free. Plantain fufu is so good. It just sound good. Like, I already like plantains. Like, what's the called? I forgot what it was called. As soon as I thought about it, I forgot what it was called. Tostones. I had some a couple weeks ago, and I forgot the mashed ones. But yeah, at first I wanted to start with the singing bowl. If you guys can kind of hear, I have some ocean waves in the background because it is a Pisces full moon tomorrow. Plus, what you call it? It was chitchatted the other day. Was it yesterday? I don't know what. It had to be either yesterday or 2 days ago. I don't remember. But I did my little edible / offerings for her. And it was just beautiful. It was truly beautiful. Like, I even had a dream from her, and that was crazy. It was crazy. But I'll stop talking about we. I'ma do the sound bowl first. So we can get the energy right, aligned, center. Cause I had to center myself before this live. Honestly, the energy was very chaotic. Also get y'all my bad. Get y'all some water, get y'all some tea, something to stay hydrated because this may be a long talk as I go over these signs and stuff of that nature. So drink up, not no alcohol. I mean, drink safely, y'all. Drink safely. Wow. Water just be hitting in places it really, like, you never knew it could hit before. It just be hitting. Also, y'all, if you, like, I'm just all over the damn place. I just got too many things going on over here trying to get the live together, get the singing bowl together. I got herbs burning. It's just, yeah. But yeah, so I'm gonna do a little test run. Let me know if I can hear that. Give me a little heart in the chat. A thumbs up. Okay. Okay. Y'all feel that? Let me know if y'all feel that, because I feel it. I feel it. I felt that. What you call it? The Jocelyn deep down in my gut. I felt it in my stomach, especially with this. I got some roses and lavender burning over here in the corner. Child, the lavender smells. I was about to say amazing, fantastic, and fabulous at the same time. And I was about to say, it's fantabulous. It's fantabulous. But if y'all want me to keep going, let me know. I might do it for like, how long am I gonna do it for? Like 1 minute, 2 minutes? How long y'all want me to do it for? I was expecting, every time I get up on Twitter, I be expecting more people to come. But maybe that's just my high expectations. Let me take off this hoodie real quick, because it is hot. Hey, Tarot Babe. How you doing today? Okay. Let me stop. But let me continue with the sound bowl. I'm gonna do it for 1 minute. If you want to, go ahead and I like humming sometimes, doing some mantras, chants. Depends on what chakra you want to talk about, but sometimes you just gotta let that Holy Spirit come through and do the. Also, fun fact, if you didn't know, I found this out sometime recently, that you know how everything is like vibrations and stuff like that, and yada yada yada. But I recently found out that the sun has its own vibration, and that's why you hum, because when you hum, you're at the same vibration as the sun. Like, did you know that the sun hums? Like, have you ever listened to... Oh, it's comments up in here? I did not know that. But... yeah, so the sun be humming. I ain't know that. But we gonna continue. Also, feel free to get your crystals, get in your lotus pose. Hey, me for Pixies. I don't really know you. I don't know but thank you for following me. Thank you for coming to the live. Ooh, you just heard that my neck just cracked. That was super loud. Y'all been getting into like yoga lately. Also, that's what I'm going to talk about. Me and my friend talked about this, but I was trying to. I planned on it. I kind of did it last year on my YouTube channel. I did a video with the sound bowl healing, but I want to do like more lives and stuff like this for y'all. I already said this on YouTube. Like either we come together every full moon and new moon, or I either go live every single week talking about the transits. But I think I'm gonna leave that more for YouTube, because trying to do all this stuff and everything and trying to get the video back on YouTube is just way too much. Hey Weird. I know that's probably not your name, but hey Weirdo. I'm a weirdo too. All of the planets do, and it actually ties into the science of astrology according to astrophysics. What you mean? I forgot what we talking about. But yeah, speaking of shuffling my cards today, I felt called to use my Nefertari tarot deck that was happily, gratefully gifted to me by one of my followers a couple years ago. I forgot her name, but I said if somebody gives me a free tarot deck, you get free readings for a limited lifetime. But yeah, like I said, I wanted to do started doing like yoga classes and stretching. If you guys are interested, let me know, because it's been in the works. And also dance classes. I want to get into like dance therapy for y'all. Not just for y'all, but for myself, because when I first got into dance, like I always kind of been into like dance, but like when I started professionally dancing, like that was therapy for me. Like going to dance class every single morning for 2 hours, like that was therapy. Even though I kind of hated it, and who wants to dance? Like, first of all, who wants to wake up at like 6 o'clock in the morning? Gotta be at school before 7, and do you have to dance for 2 hours? Like, child, no. But sometimes it was really therapeutic. That's what I was looking for. Hey Evelise, how you doing, girl? It's been a while since I saw you. Ooh. Oh, crap, I forgot. I was gonna do oracle cards and some other stuff for you. Hold on. Let me get that together. Alright. So, should I do moonology cards or should I do energy cards? But I don't know. I feel like I'm the moonology cards is what I'm feeling. Cause we are feeling. I mean, I'm already gonna talk about the the energies. So we have the moonology oracle cards here, and we have the mindful messages for affirmations later. Like I said, let me put this sound bowl away so I don't keep hitting it. Well, yeah, so I just want to look at the transits for this full moon. If you guys haven't been on game, haven't been keeping up with the Joneses, I was gonna say keeping up with the Kardashians. But if y'all haven't been watching my post or whatever, seeing the things I've been posting, I literally, for the past couple of days, made a couple posts talking about this full moon in Pisces. I made a YouTube video. If y'all didn't know, go watch it this week, the weekly forecast, talking about the full moon in Pisces. It was a pick a card reading, so go check that out. And another Kardashians. What's been called? Oh my god. Literally, Like, I'll be talking in a Kardashian voice. Like, it's so bad now. It's so bad. It's so bad. Like, I'll be catching myself doing any little thing. And I'm like, but Kim. Kim. Or Chloe. And this be cracking me up. But hey, melanin goddess. I was saying melanin queen. Melanin sister. But child, yeah, my energy is already in place. Let me get together. But what do y'all? Well, yeah, I'm gonna start with the tarot. I mean the astrology first. Sorry, y'all. My brain. I've not been on live in like months. Forgive me. But I'm trying to figure out when the full moon is. I think it's sometime. We gonna have to check. If you want to know what apps I'll be using for my astrology transits and stuff like that, this is called Moon X. Even though they changed, I don't really recommend it no more. But I only use it for the lunar calendar and stuff like that. But Moon X is a really good app to talk about the transits and stuff like that, and also like remedies, and it gives you affirmations and all that good stuff. But they changed it up, so that's gonna have to be something else. Wait, phases. So the full moon is at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let me put that in. What degree is it at? Hold on. 6. That's real early in the morning. So the energy, if you want to set your intentions, I already been setting my intentions since yesterday. But if you guys want to set your intentions, and yeah. Oh my God, stop it. We're gonna have to talk after this because ciao. But yeah, so that is 7:10. Child, Lord child. Woo child, got you all up in check. If y'all don't know, that I'll say DMX, rest in peace. But Busta Rhymes, got you all up in check. Follow dead. It's definitely Mercury retrograde because the way my brain is working right now, like it's not functioning. Wait, I just see y'all saw me just did that as I was talking about retrograde energy. Bam, bop, bada boop boop, bail. Got it. So this moon, the full moon, is gonna be conjunct Neptune. I don't like that. Even though I don't know. How can I feel about this? We're gonna feel very. First of all, the moon's already in Pisces, in a very sensitive sign, and then it's conjunct the ruler of Pisces, Neptune, and conjunctions is about when all the not all the planets. Well, when two planets conjunct each other and their energy infuses with each other. So the moon and Neptune, we're going to be emotionally sensitive. Some of us, whatchamacallit, just last night I was at my altar. Was I at my altar? I don't know. But just last night or something, I was at my altar talking to my ancestors and stuff like that. And I just started bawling, crying. Like, I ain't have no type of reason to be sad. But I wasn't even sad. It was just like, tears was just coming out. Like, I don't know where they came from, but it was straight water, like a waterfall. But yeah, so Pisces moon, real sensitive. Also y'all dreams. I don't know if it's just me, but my dreams lately have been, like I said, literally speaking. It's kind of funny how I had this dream and it kind of correlates to the current transits. How I had a moon. Not a moon. I had a dream, right? After I did my offering to Yamaya or whatever. I had a dream about being in the ocean. Like, how ironic is that? I had a dream about being in the ocean. Like, what? But yeah, this moon, the transits, the dreams, my dreams are like, nah, yeah, the dreams have been dreaming. That's all I gotta say. The mugwort, the mugwort in a pillowcase, okay, ever since then, ever since I put mugwort in my pillowcase and been drinking mugwort tea, y'all, the dreams have been, like, I literally finished my dream book the other day. I need to get me a new one because that's how many random ass dreams I've been having. Like, some of y'all don't know, but like back in the day, I used to not. Well, I kind of did have dreams like that, but not really. Like, the dreams now are very just, I don't know. Like, I was smelling the water. Like, that's how intense my dreams were. Hey, who's this? Machine Boy. And Alex, hey. But I was saying how, like, I was really smelling, like, the water. I was feeling the sand. I wasn't on the sand. I was in the middle of the ocean. But, like, it was super dark and blue. And it was just all these intense, like, visions and stuff like that. And also, speaking of visions, Neptune rules visions, psychic visions, mediumship, all the clear senses. Neptune and Scorpio also rules the chakras as well. So some of us may be going through it, because full moons is all about when the full moon is at its highest peak of energy in the sky when it's super bright. So some of us may be having some spiritual revelations. Some of us are having spiritual. Speaking of awakenings, looking at the charts. Uranus. I was thinking about Uranus and how, like, no one has really been talking about Uranus lately. Like, we already kind of went over the transits and how it squares Saturn, causes disruption in the governments and our political systems and stuff like that. And also for our future, because Aquarius rules the future. And Uranus rules Aquarius as well. In traditional, no, in modern astrology, my bad. Traditional is Saturn. That was just a lot of energy and information. Hopefully y'all got that. Y'all can always watch it back later. But yeah, speaking of that, with the revelations, Pluto is sextile Neptune, right? And like I said, the chakras, Pluto rules Scorpio, Neptune is Pisces. Pisces is that spiritual energy. So this will be a good time. I've been also trying to do this, but raise my Kundalini energy because I had an awakening. I had a Kundalini awakening 2 years ago or whatever, and that's when I was really into, like, meditating every day, sun gazing, doing yoga, stretching, and also dream work as well. Like, the dreams I was having back then, also manifesting. You can use your dreams to manifest, right? Because speaking of subconscious, Neptune is the 12th house energy. 12th house indicates the subconscious mind and also where your dreams come from. So, speaking of the, yeah, which you guys can see, but on the tarot card, we have Judgment card in reverse, which is Pluto. So, deep internal revelations. I don't know why I just felt the, like, shivers, like I got cold, like, kind of like Uranus energy, like when you get, like, a download from spirit and it's, like, that electricity. I kind of felt that, but, like, shivers, because Pluto is the furthest away in our solar system, is the coldest planet. I'm not about to get into, like, the astronomy part of this, because this is not what I want to get into. But Pluto is the coldest planet. Also, I was looking to the etymology and the meaning of Pluto, and Pluto means to flow. Like, Pluto means to flow. Is it comments here? I don't know if it's comments, but my intuition has been spot on for the last few days. Cancer, Sun, Virgo, Moon, Leo, Rising. Yeah, especially that Virgo energy. You just had your your lunar return last month. You had a new moon in Virgo. Well, yeah, new moon in Virgo, full moon in Virgo. It's the new moon in Virgo happening on the 25th of this month. So, yeah, the energy And also, the sun is in Virgo right now, right? Opposite Neptune. So for you, melanin queen. I mean, I keep saying melanin queen. Melanin queen, melanin goddess, whatever. Both of them go together. But have you been having like nightmares or like whatchamacallit? I don't see like scary dreams, but like or like whatchamacallit, subconsciously feeling like fears or something. Like you're about to lose something. I heard lose your mind. And then like the lose control. Lose control. Let's go. Hey, 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 hey. Anyway. But yeah, this full moon is opposite the sun. Like I already said in the post I made was it? I don't know if it was yesterday or today. Out my brain. But one of them posts, go check it out. Let me share it with y'all in the chat. I can do that. So that's just one post from the full moon. This is the transit talk I did, and this one talking about the full moon. So go check that out, y'all. My dreams have been like being in. I literally said that the other day. I was like, it feels. I really wrote it down in my journal. I was like, I feel like I'm living in a dream. Whatchamacallit? I have Neptune conjunct my ascendant in my Pisces placements, and also whatchamacallit, I have my Neptune transit in like my second house right now. So the dreams and Pluto in my 12th house. So yeah, the dreams have been real intense. I haven't been having nightmares lately. But like I remember I had a vision, not a vision. It was a dream. I had a dream that someone was going to die, and someone personal to me in my life was going to die. And luckily, gladly, has not happened yet. Hopefully, it won't happen. But it was just like the way that dream was so intense. It really had me shook for a couple of days. I really felt like the dream was real. That's how real the dream felt. Like I woke up thinking that, somebody passed away, but didn't. Gladly. Also, I want to talk about Mars and Gemini, and how Mars and Gemini. I think Mars will be going retrograde soon or something. Yeah, Mars will be going retrograde until October, I think. And then Mars will be in Gemini for 7 months until next year. Can we just talk about that? Like, no planet has been in a sign, I don't even think, in like a couple years that long. Like, Mars in Gemini for 7 months. Like, that's a lot of mercurial, Martian energy. First of all, Mars don't even like being in Gemini like that. So the energy is just very haywire, chaotic. And then on top of it, it's going retrograde. So you already know. I don't know. People be saying that like retrogrades is all bad and stuff like that. Whatchamacallit? One of the people I follow here, her name is I don't know how to particularly say her name, but she's the host of Killer called Ariel. That's her name, Ariel. And she was saying how this retrograde can actually help us. And I was like, that's the whole point of what retrogrades basically are, especially the transit retrogrades. Natal retrogrades are completely different, but kind of similar. But transit retrogrades are a time for us to reflect, to review, to replan, reorganize, all those words, because retrograde, Mercury retrograde. It's time to, and they say that if you look at the transit chart or whatever, the planets go backwards. But if you look at the sky, the planets aren't just like, hey, I'm gonna take a couple steps backwards. That's not how it works. Like, it's based on our perspective from the Earth and stuff like that. And actually, I think we're the ones going backwards if you really think about it. But that's a whole different topic we can talk about or discuss about if you want to disagree or agree, whatever. Let me see these comments. It can represent something dying off in your life that no longer serves your purpose, and especially that's what this full moon is about. Full moons is the end of the lunar cycle. It talks about closing a chapter in our lives. And Pisces is the last sign, right? And Pisces, when you get to Pisces, that's literally like the house of like nothingness, basically. Like space. Like if you were to really think about Pisces energy, you can't pinpoint it, you can't grab anything. Is not tangible, it's not earthly based, it's real head up in the clouds, stars, universe, galaxies, all that type of ish is Pisces energy and the 12th house energy. And 12th house is about endings. If you were, because if you look at the astrology chart, it's a circle, right? And the circle represents a clock. And you know how we have 12 hours in a day? We have 12 houses in the chart, right? So if you get to the 12th house, you end, and you start over again with Aries, right? And that's why the whole New Year, Gregorian calendar, stuff like that, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. The new moon, not the new moon, the New Year's actually in March, because that's when the cycle truly begins again, because it goes from Pisces to Aries. And then in the summertime is the summer solstice, which is the second part of the year, is Cancer to Leo. And then Scorpio to Sagittarius, and Aquarius, Capricorn, or something like that. I don't really know. But yeah, what else I'm gonna talk about for these transits? I think that's pretty much it, honestly, with these transits. The degrees and stuff like that, I don't really think that's really important. That's like kind of too in depth. It will be too long. What else? Oh, the moon will be sextile Uranus in the North Node. So we may have because sextiles is the nature of Venus, and Venus brings blessings, kind of like Jupiter, one of the benefics. The Venus is known as the lesser benefic, and I said benefic, benefic. My bad. I was thinking about malefic and benefic at the same time. Venus is the lesser benefic, and Jupiter is the greater benefic, and both of those planets are very what's the word? I was going to say like life-giving, but that's more like the sun, because Jupiter is more masculine, but Venus is a feminine planet, so it tends to attract things to it. And then we have a sextile between planets. There is the exchange of energy, because Venus naturally rules Libra, and Libra is about exchanging information, right? Exchanging ideas, exchanging gifts, and stuff of that nature. So, with this moon sextile Uranus and Taurus being the Venus being the ruler of Taurus. I'm going to talk about Venus, because I'm looking at Venus right now in the chart, and Venus is square Mars. That's a whole different. I'm gonna talk about it later, or I might make a whole. I may make a video about it. Who knows? But I'm talking about in this. And how, moon sextile Uranus, potato, whatever you want to say it. We're gonna have this opportunity to have a breakthrough about things. It's kind of about, that's funny. I talked about this, how earlier I was shuffling tarot or whatever, and my tarot card dropped. Well, my tarot deck dropped, and the death card just like, not the death card, the tower card just like flew out. And I was like, yo, okay, I see you. But also, hey, Lisa, I forgot to say your name. But yeah, wait, how do I, wait. Alright, so, sorry, I have to hydrate real quick. My throat was getting tense. But yeah, with this moon sextile Uranus and Taurus in the North Node, there's going to be this opportunity. We may have a I don't know why I'm seeing like a portal opening up, kind of like the game Portal. If you guys ever played that, but like I just saw like a portal opening up, so like a gateway, to gain something. Because Taurus is about possessions, our gains, our values. So there may be an opportunity to attract something from the, what's the word I'm looking for? From the spiritual, and then bring it down to the physical. And also it may be in the form of dreams as well. Dreams, visions. You may have an idea about something. You may be thinking. For me earlier, which I'm calling while I was sun gazing, I had a vision of doing this live, right? And that's kind of like getting the vision, right? Getting that premonition. So, like I said, be careful. Not be careful, because I don't like using the word careful. It's kind of like fear based. But what you call it? Paying attention to your dreams, writing down your dreams. Hey, I can't see the names. Sick Rad Rat. How you doing today? But yeah, pay attention to your dreams. Also symbolism. Somebody else said this, but the symbolisms, the synchronicities, the messages, the omens and stuff like that, and stuff of that nature. Pay attention, because I heard spirit is always speaking. You may not be hearing anything. You may not be necessarily seeing any, like, everything for what it is, but I heard pay attention, read between the lines. Also I want to talk about, I already said this, but in one of the Twitter threads I posted up on there, Mercury will reoppose Neptune in Pisces, and Neptune is not Neptune. I don't know if Neptune is retrograde. I'll have to check. I don't think it is yet, but Mercury retrograde will oppose Neptune in Pisces once again. And if you guys didn't feel that energy for the past 2 weeks, forgetting things, literally I lost my AirPods. That's very Mercury Neptune. I lost my AirPods. Don't know where they're at, but hopefully it shows back up after Mercury retrograde. I tried to do like a horary chart or whatever for it to find it, and can't find it, but we gonna pray for it. That Neptune energy. Also, Neptune, the natural ruler of Neptune is Jupiter, right? And Jupiter is about having faith, being optimistic, seeing things from the bright side. I don't heard that song. Welcome to the dark side. Ooh. But yeah, seeing the light within the darkness. That's very much this energy right now. Shining light on the darkness, because the moon is also a luminary. If you guys don't know, with the sun, they're both luminaries. And they both tend to reflect things in our lives. The sun tends to represent. The sun tends to reflect things that we need to be conscious of, and the moon tends to represent what we need to be aware of subconsciously. And with this full moon in Pisces, I don't know why I heard Neptune, something about addictions. One of my favorite YouTubers, her name is Bahati Life on YouTube and Instagram and Twitter and stuff like that. And she was saying in one of her videos, not in one of her videos, but over the past, I've been watching her for like years now, but I've been noticing recently or lately over her videos, she keeps talking about addictions, and not just like whatchamacallit, like substance abuse or alcohol or drugs, whatever, but like being addicted to certain belief systems, being addicted to certain patterns, being addicted to a certain lifestyle. That's something that could be coming up for this full moon. And some of the mental health industry or the medicine industry, not the medicine industry, I don't know, whatever. Medicine industry, pharmaceutical industries. With the moon sextile Uranus, there may be some discoveries, because Uranus is about discovering things right now. Uranus is in Taurus, retrograde in Taurus. with the North Node. And North Node energy, Rahu, is about expanding on things. So there may be an increased supply with the medical industry. Also, prices, inflations may be acting up at this time with Mars and Gemini, square Venus. I also say I'm going to talk about Venus and the Venus-Mars energy. So, like I said, Venus rules Libra, and actually rules Taurus and Libra, so not just our finances and stuff like that. I don't know, I'm getting like connect the dots energy, but Venus rules Libra and Taurus. Mercury's in Libra right now, and Mercury's opposite Jupiter, right? So, child, the energy in our relationships, our energy with our values are changing, fluctuating. 1 minute you may feel a certain way about something, and then like the next second you're like, and I don't know if I like that. Or like at first glance you think it's beautiful, and then when you actually like, I don't know why I'm hearing like open the box or something. Like, yeah, like the box looks cute, like it's a little ribbon on top, it got some glitter, and then you open a box and you're like, what the fuck is this? Like, this is not what I ordered, this isn't what I wanted, this isn't what I planned. Like, I heard it's not giving. Y'all love to say it's giving or it's not giving. But like, that's what I'm getting right now, like, because Venus is relationships, right? Venus in Virgo, not my favorite energy for Venus to be in, and I don't even think Venus likes being in Virgo, honestly. Venus can be very nitpicky, very critical. What's the word? I heard self-scrutinizing, but it can be bitchy. We're just gonna put it like that. It can be very bitchy. It can be very sarcastic, melodramatic, especially because it's square Mars, like overreacting to like the little things. What should I call it? Hey, Destin, is that your name? I hate Destiny. I don't want to say Dustin, but hey, Destiny. But yeah, our relationships, our values, we would be clashing with people. Somehow work, because Venus, not Venus. Well, because Venus is money, right? And that's how you make your money. And then we have Virgo, which is how you go about making your money. So, someone in the workforce, someone at the workplace, it could be some issues happening at work. Not necessarily like you and your boss, but like you and your coworkers, because sixth house rules coworkers. So you may be getting into like, not, well, some of you maybe get into like literal fights with your that's crazy, whatchamacallit. I was just watching a video earlier about how somebody was fighting in a store or whatever because they thought that she stole. In Mars, right, Gemini, Mercury rules thieves and stuff like that, stuff that nature. So you may be like accusing people of something that they didn't do, and now you out here arguing with people, and it's just drama left and right. Literally, I don't know, these past couple of days, like, I live in a city, right? And people just be talking loud, and I be thinking that they arguing, but maybe they just be talking loud. That's just me. But also, Mars square Venus could represent a disruption of peace. And this, whatchamacallit, Mars is also square this new moon. So, feeling uneasy, feeling irritated. Also, sexual energy. You can just talk about that. Mars is that sexual energy, our drive, our libido. I'm just going to put it out there. Maybe some of us need to just release something during this full moon. Just release it. Let it go. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, just let it go. Okay, but also, I just heard transmitted diseases and demons. I don't really like the word diseases. I'll call it dis-ease, because when you're in a state of dis-ease, you're not in a state of ease. But with this moon square, especially Neptune, our perception about things, like I said, Neptune square Mars, we may be how can I put this? We may be acting a certain way, but then like it doesn't align with our vision or what we're like doing. I'm not taking any speakers on this live, so I forgot to mention that in the beginning. But I'm not taking any live speakers. I just want to talk about this transit. These transits and energies and pull cards. But hopefully in like another live next week or something, or the next new moon that's happening on the 25th, I might invite some talkers to come on. I might let y'all talk after I'm done with the transits in the tarot. I might speed rush through the signs. I might just talk about what's happening in your chart, some general things, and pull some cards for y'all. That's about it. Who knows? I might make a YouTube video or whatever if I feel like inner energy. But yeah, Moon, Square, Mars, aggression. Finding an outlet for your aggression, for your anger, for your pent up energy. Like I said, do some workouts, go for a walk, go for a run, talk to a friend. Some gossip is what's coming through to me. You hear that the sirens in the background? What should I call it? I don't know why I just heard that meme. Let me get to wow. Or the ambulance. Call the ambulance. What should I call it? But yeah, so I don't know why I just got a vision of somebody meditating, but like their energy is very chaotic, so they can't concentrate. I heard if you can't sit down and meditate or something, do the full lotus pose and get your hands, the mudras right. Try walking, do a walking meditation, dancing, Neptune rules dancing, music. For me, if you hear the ocean waves in the background, that's very much Neptune energy. Neptune and Mercury. Using visions as well. Somewhat a vision board. I don't know why I just got a vision board. Create a vision board for this full moon if you want to set intentions. Personally, some people set the intentions during the full. I mean, some people, like, if you really want to, like, get that boost of energy, because, like I said, full moon is when the moon is at its highest peak. If you want to, like, do some magical shit or something, I don't know why I just heard a hex. I don't condone violence. I don't condone doing things out of people's free will, but like Mama said, if somebody put their hands on you, bitch, let them know. Okay, so if you want to use that full moon energy, go ahead, but be careful, because what goes out comes back around. It's a lot of y'all popping in out of here. Hey y'all. But yeah, let me get into these cards. So first, as always, we're going to be starting with Aries. Aries, watch this for your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign. And yeah, I heard if you're watching for somebody else, mind your damn business. But we're going to get into... Wait. Yes, let me put the charts back to Aries. House system. What house is that? I was about to say. There we go. So, if you're an Aries sun, Aries rising, Aries moon, this will be for you. So, you have this full moon happening in your 12th house of the subconscious mind, of dreams, letting go of things. For you, Aries, I feel like you're letting go of... I heard a part of yourself. You're letting go of a part of yourself that has kind of like an identity, going through an identity crisis. I don't see crisis. Maybe some of y'all are going through. This is in your 12th house. 12th house rules mental asylums. Maybe guys may be dealing with like mental health issues. There may be some news around mental health, and focusing on stuff like that. Also, pay attention to your dreams as well, Aries. Write down your dreams, your visions, and, like, daydreaming. Like, if you're daydreaming about something, write it down or act on it. Also, this will be a good time for y'all to get into isolation, seclude yourself from the world, deplug, turn off the phones, turn off all electronics, and just talk to spirit, is what I heard. Because 12th house is the house, well, one of the houses of God, as well as the 9th house. But 12th house is like you with spirit, not just God, but like you with all the spiritual energies, both positive and negative. So use your discernment with who you talking to or who you connecting to spiritually. Also, 12th house is the house of enemies. And the moon is in there. So something about I know why I heard the mother. Something about mother or woman in your life may be prominent during this time for this full moon for y'all. And yeah, let me pull some cards for y'all. So I'm doing one card for each sign. And yeah, so what is the card for Aries? We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So if y'all can hear me with the sirens and everything, please give me like a emoji or something so y'all can know if y'all can hear me. But yeah, so I was saying, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Usually the Queen of Pentacles upright represents being stable, being nurturing. Maybe during this full moon, some of y'all Aries, y'all don't want to be nurturing. Y'all don't want to take care of nobody. Y'all don't want to deal with nothing. Responsibilities, who? Not me. Who wants to deal with that? Not this time. Like I already said, for this full moon or whatever, it's either you get hard to work, you get hard work done, or you sit your ass down. Like, there's no in between. Like, either you work hard or you sit down and relax for this full moon. Don't be trying to do both at the same time, because you may just burn yourself out with this moon square Mars in your third house. You may burn yourself out mentally. So make sure that you're taking breaks, breathing. Like I said, doing diaphragmatic breathing, like really deep breathing from like in through your nose, hold it for like 3 seconds and let it go out your mouth, and do that a couple times. Oh my god, these sirens. I said, call the ambulance, and he brought a whole damn fire truck. I'm done. But yeah, so let me get the oracle cards for y'all. So, oh shit. Out here dropping stuff. Oh my god. Who dropping this buzz? Who dropping this buzz? Alright, what's the full moon card for Pisces? We have the new moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. And that kind of makes sense because the moon in your 12th house, south node in your 8th house, square Saturn in your 11th house. So you may be having fears of the future. You may be feeling stagnant to move forward with things. So I heard keep believing in yourself, keep having faith, keep being optimistic, think about the bright things. One of my good friends told me this before in the past, and I have it on my calendar here, and it says, what if it does happen? Focus on the good, not the negative. Okay, so that's just one of the... Y'all about to get 2 affirmations, okay? So that's work through your fears, and I'm about to have an affirmation card for y'all. I'll take this one on the bottom. Loving friends. I surround myself with people who inspire me and grow together with me. My friends raise me and hold me to the best that I can be. I'm loved unconditionally and supported throughout my journey. I release old friendships which may be toxic and keeping me stagnant. So yes, letting go of those stagnant connections, those toxic connections, things that don't serve us. Literally the other day, speaking of, that's crazy, y'all. Earlier, so off topic, but earlier, so some of y'all don't know, but for the past 2 years, or past couple years, me, myself, has also been dealing with addiction, food addiction, smoking weed, and also, like, pornography and stuff like that. So I literally let that shit go. Just earlier today, I broke my bong. Very much. This full moon, I'm about to release some shit, okay? Like, letting it all go. Friends, connections, things, places. Basura. It's time to go to the trash, okay? Next sign. Next caller. Next caller. We have Taurus. All right, let me get this on a thing. Taurus. So you have this happening in your 11th house of friends. How many of us have friends? All right, and then we have the Four of Pentacles here in reverse. So, Taurus. This card already represents values and stuff like that, but you Taurus, suns, moon, risings. It's time to let go of things that diminish your value, things that bring you down, things that, I don't know why I heard like something about like teeter-totter. Like, you're up on a level, you're in your high state, you're in a high vibration, then you get around these friends, or so-called friends, right? And energy vampires. But you get around these so-called friends, or even groups, not just friends, but online friends, social groups, whatchamacallit. It can even be cults. If you're part of a cult, hey, I mean, do you, but be careful, because you may not know what's going on. We got 2 cards for y'all. We have 2 wands in reverse, so there may be a lack of direction. Maybe your so-called friends are distracting you from where you're meant to be, or where you're meant to go. So I heard, get your ish together, get your mind focused, I heard running around like a chicken with his head cut off. Get your brain together. Not even just get your life together, but get your brain together. Because if you can't even think straight, you're not gonna act straight. So get that shit together. I'm sorry for the curse. I'm not trying to curse, but spirit just be out here. And then we have supermoon. Emotions are running high. Like I said, this moon is conjunct Neptune. Yeah. So moon conjunct Neptune, emotions are running high. Make sure, I don't know why I heard emotional outbursts. Some of therapy. Taurus, maybe you need therapy. I'm just simple as that. Therapy, counseling, strength card. Yeah, you need some help. I'm gonna just say that y'all need some help. But your affirmation, wow. Let me get a wow. Taurus, the affirmation card for you is release. Today, I release limiting beliefs, harmful thoughts, toxic patterns, and anything that's out of alignment. I'm ready for transformation and welcome this shift. I'm creating space for a new chapter filled with love, abundance, and amazing opportunities. Taurus. Spirit said what needs to be said. Next, we have Gemini. What card wants to come out for my Gemini brothers and sisters? Not my brothers and sisters, because Aquarius is my brothers and sisters, but my cousins. What's that mean by Beyonce? Oh, you my cousin? So, Geminis, we have Knight of Wands in reverse. You, Geminis, I heard you aren't taking action. Speaking of Mars and Gemini, you might even know what action to take. You just out here doing any and everything, dibbling this, dibbling that, trying to stick your right foot in, put your right foot out. You got your thumbs in there, got your elbow. Like, you just got everything up in the mix. Like, it's just chaos. I feel scattered. Like, ew. Like, you are a mutable sign, so I understand. But, like, sometimes y'all just need a little balance. Some of y'all just need a deep breath. because Gemini rules the lungs. Make sure that you're breathing. Mars in Gemini. Somebody else made, I forgot her name, but she's also an astrologer, and she said that Mars in Gemini rules asthma and stuff like that, and coughing. Make sure that you aren't smoking. Excuse me. I said eating hot foods. Keeping your throat cool is very important during this time, because you also have Mars in your second house, Gemini. Something about, like, you may be talking about something and you may lose money. Like, I don't know. Like, you may be having a certain thought pattern, and then, like, you lose some money. Somehow, like, your mindset is equal to your wealth or your value. So how you think about yourself is how your money will reflect itself. So make sure that you have that together. Let's get to your moon card, which is the new moon in Libra. A new romantic cycle begins, and that's crazy because you have Venus and the sun in your 5th house, and you also have these transits to your 7th house. So you may be somehow a past life partner. The South Node in your 7th house, you may be getting married to a past life partner. Past life soulmate. For some of you, it may be a karmic partner coming back to teach you some lessons, because, like I said, the South Node is square Saturn up in your 10th house. So you may meet that person in your workplace, and it may be a lesson learned. But affirmations, we have dance it out. Okay, I can move emotions through my body by dancing. When I start to feel built up energy or crankiness, I will play some music and move intuitively. I don't have to start a certain way, simply move and feel as the stress or heaviness begins to ease out of my body. Okay. For y'all up in here that joined, I would appreciate it if y'all shared this live, shared the tweet, post the tweet, get it out there. Okay, so we can share these messages with the collective. And yeah, so let's move into, that was Gemini, Cancer. Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Cancer Risings. Oh, I heard Grand Risings. That's one of my pet peeves, honestly. When people say Grand Rising, like, it makes me cringe. But anyway, Cancers, we have the Fool card. Okay, so Cancers, you have this full moon in your 9th house. Is it in your 9th house? Yeah, in your 9th house. Of long distance journeys, higher education. You guys may be embarking on a new journey, vacationing. The moon in your in your 9th house. You may be going to a foreign place, a foreign land. If you guys want to book a astrocartography reading from me, you can. It will be coming out. I'm gonna open up my readings next week, because people already hit me up like, yo, where you at? So I'm gonna open up readings next week. Like I said, if you guys want to book an astrocartography, which is basically to see where your energy is on the map of the world and stuff like that, and which places are good for you and which places are not. So go check that out. But yeah, with this full card, you may be embarking on a new journey. You may be learning something new, because the sun is in your 3rd house and is in Virgo. You may be investing in a new course to learn something. I don't know why I heard, like, learning about medical things, like learning to be a doctor, learning about spirituality. For some of you, you may be going on a spiritual retreat. That's very much Neptune, Moon, Pisces in the 9th house, going to a spiritual retreat, I don't know why I heard, if some of you guys are religious, but going to like a spiritual getaway, a religious getaway, something of that nature. And also, you may be going through another spiritual awakening in your journey. So, Also, psychic gifts. You guys may be receiving psychic gifts during this time. Like becoming mediums, tarot readers, astrologers. What should I call it? For some of you, you may be becoming dancers. I don't know why I just heard that. What else? Somehow acting, because Neptune rules cameras, fame, and Broadway and stuff of that nature. So some of you guys may be performing or something. This would be a good time if you guys are like an artist or something. Like you're trying to release a song, you're trying to drop some art, you're trying to do something of that nature. This would be a good time to release it. But I'll honestly wait a couple days after the full moon to release it, when the moon goes into Aries or something, or like the waxing. I forgot which phase it is, but when the moon enters the waxing phase, or waxing is on waning. So the waning, I don't want to say waning, but the waning phase of the moon, that would be a good time to drop some stuff, release that hit. So affirmation for y'all is, was it Dance It Out? Yeah, it was that. So next sign is, wait, no, am I tripping? Wait, so here's the moon card for y'all. My bad. So we have third quarter moon, adjustments are required. So yeah, it's time for y'all to re-edit some things. And y'all said, I don't know why re-edit. I don't know why I just got like Sims, a vision of playing Sims. Like imagine your life as Sims and you're the creator of your life. Like what would you like? If you were the creator, ask yourself, if you were the creator of your life, what will you change to your liking? Just ask yourself that. Just a little journal prompt for y'all. And the affirmation card for y'all is play. I'm completely engaged in what I do in here and now. I call it play instead of work, because we don't play. I mean, we don't work. We play. But sometimes work is required, okay? And then we have, I am deeply fulfilled by all that I do. So I heard, enjoy the process. Don't rush things. And keep minding your business. So that was Cancer. We have Leo. All the Leos up in a building. Leo suns, Leo moons, Leo risings. This one's for you. So where's my cards at? Hold up. So what card was to come out for Leo? We have the moon card in reverse. So the moon card typically already talks about things being hidden from us. But with this full moon, up in your 8th house, there may be some things that you weren't aware of resurfacing, especially when it comes to your psychological health, your mental health. Maybe for some of you, you may not even know that you're addicted to something, and then like you look back at life and you're like, oh wow, like I really am, that thing has a hold of me or something like that, of that nature. Also, 8th house, Neptune energy could represent divorce, a loss of a partner, your partner losing money. If you guys are married or in a relationship, your partner may be losing money. Your partner may just be the one who's addicted to something, and stuff of that nature. So be aware of that. Try to be of service to them as best as possible. You can't help everybody. And yeah, for those up in here requesting to speak, like I already mentioned, I am not taking call. I'm not callers. Next caller. But I'm not accepting any requests for people to talk. I just want to get these transits out the way. Not yet. Like I said, I will wait until after I'm done with the transit talks, and I will allow y'all to speak and come on and talk. But I want to get these signs off the way. What sign was that? Leo? I already pulled a tarot card for y'all. So yeah, I was saying your partner. Be careful of your partner. Be cautious of your partner. Your moonology card is full moon eclipse, which is kind of ironic because there's a full moon. Conclusions are within reach. So something that you think is impossible is actually possible. Anything is possible. I heard anything that you believe to be true will be true. If you believe that something is impossible, it will be impossible. If you believe it's possible, then it's possible. So, yeah. Next sign, we have Virgo. Happy birthday to all the Virgos in the building. So I'm gonna call this my stepdad birthday in like 2 days. But happy birthday to all the Virgos, Virgo suns, Virgo moon, and Virgo rising. What card is for you? So we have the Ace of Pentacles. Come through, Virgos. Y'all out here about to get a bag. That's all I gotta say. Y'all here about to get some money. Give me your money. Y'all about to make some money. Some of y'all may be getting new job opportunities. A financial opportunity. I heard a new home, new car, new clothes, new jewelry. I heard ice me out. Ice me out. Y'all about to be out here boinging. Okay, y'all about to be out here shining. Yeah, y'all about to be out here doing the most, okay, Virgos? But I heard, don't let your ego get in the way, okay? Keep that ego in check. But we have this full moon happening in your 7th house of relationships. So for some of you, you may be ending a relationship with somebody, or someone could be ending a relationship with you. I know I heard breakup. There could be a breakup. I hate to say it, but if I see it in the charts, I'm not one of those astrologers to just be like, things are one of those readers that's like, everything is going to be fine and dandy and rainbows and sunshines, and for this full moon you're going to find your soulmate in 2 seconds on a corner of your street with flowers at your front door. Like, no, if I see that some shit's going on, I'm going to talk about it. So for some of you, with this 3 wands in reverse, about comfort zones. It's time for you to leave your comfort zone. And then we have your Moonology card, which is your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. Let's get into these affirmations. Creator of happiness. I reclaim my power to create my own joy and happiness. It is not dependent on any outside source or individual, therefore it cannot be taken away. It is always found within me. And I don't know. I just felt called to hold my stomach, my solar plexus. So maybe you guys need to do some solar plexus work, some self-confidence work, tapping into your intuition, trusting yourself more. Yeah. So next sign, that was Virgo. We have the Libras up in the building. The Libra suns, Libra moons, Libra risings. And yeah, so tarot card. We have the 7 of Swords in reverse. I love seeing this card in reverse because upright is that deceptive energy, stealing things, thieves, manipulation, mental manipulation. If you guys don't know about psychology, some of y'all may need to learn about psychology. For y'all, Libras, y'all are having this full moon in your 6th house. So it may be something like a health issue or something that may come up during this time. An addiction that may be affecting your health. A routine, a work position. Maybe I heard for some of you may be something lost. You may lose a job or something, but I heard it's kind of like a blessing in disguise. That workplace wasn't good for you. Toxic energy, Neptune in the 6th house. There may be some, speaking of not just like spiritually toxic, but like physical toxins, like chemicals, because Neptune rules chemicals, liquids. Also, the moon rules liquids as well. But like those high industrial chemicals, like I know I'm thinking about like hydrogen, nitrogen. What's that thing? Hydro, the thing that formed in your stomach, hydrochloric acid or something. Be careful of those things. Make sure you're. I don't even like the whole mask thing. Fuck the mask, but like, if some shit going off and you need to protect yourself and your health, wear that damn mask, okay? What? Yeah, what was that? So, moon card for y'all. We have your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. That could be relationships. It could be your commitment that you have with a promise that you made to God or something, or a higher source or something, your ancestors. Your commitment is being tested during this time. Or you're being tested, Libras. You're going through a stress test, is what I heard. Yeah. Affirmation for y'all. We have new adventures. Today I open myself up to new adventures. I go out and do something I've been holding back from. I move through the fear rather than let it control me. I trust in my intuition and follow my desires. I don't know why. I just thought about the Orisha, Ashu Alegba. Maybe some of y'all need to work with him to open your roads back up or something. I don't know why I just heard that. But if you're a part of like the African traditional religion, work with Alegba to open your roads. Do a little offering to him. If you guys, if you're ever doing an offering to an Orisha or something like that, make sure that your ass go to Ashu first. Give him an offering. Make sure it goes through, and then you might just be able to give something else to somebody else. But without Ashu, it ain't gonna work. So, yeah, new adventures, new beginnings, new stuff of that nature. That was Libra. We have the Scorpios. I'm Scorpio moon, y'all. The Scorpio suns, the Scorpio moons, the Scorpio risings. I love me a good child. The Scorpio risings, y'all sexy as fuck. We just gonna say that. Scorpio risings, y'all, yeah. So, y'all have this happening in your 5th house of friends, creativity, your children. Some of you guys may be pregnant. If you're a female, congratulations. Moon and Neptune in your 5th house. You may just have a baby, and it may be a girl, because the moon is in Cancer. I mean, not the moon is in Cancer. The moon is conjunct Neptune, and Cancer is feminine energy. So some of you guys may be having a girl during this time. Or your daughters. If you have a daughter, your relationship with your daughter could be strained, is what I heard. So make sure that you're not one of the astrologers that I studied with, his name is Achutha Bahava, also known as Nightlight Astrology on YouTube. He just made a post about this yesterday, talking about the Mercury retrograde and how it's important not to give too much or too little. So make sure there's a balance and that you're not like what's that saying? Because Pisces moon or whatever can tend to be a little selfless and boundaries. Neptune doesn't have no boundaries or whatever. It's kind of like it's like Saturn is boundaries and then Neptune is like no boundaries. So there's like, you need to find a fine line. You need to cross the line and be like, all right, I'm going to give this much at this time, and then I'm going to pull away. Okay? I need some water. But yeah, make sure that you're not giving too much or too little during this full moon. Oh, I just hit my head on camera. My bad. So, that was the moon. Scorpio. Did I even pull a tarot card for y'all? I didn't yet. We have the Sun card. Okay. Sun card. We love to see this. All about happiness, joy, creativity, that masculine energy, taking action towards things with confidence. You Scorpios, risings, moons. Watch, oh, I forgot to mention this. I'll have to put it on a YouTube thing, but watch for your rising sign, importantly, because that shows where the transits are happening within your chart and within the house placements. Depends on what house system you use, whether it's Placidus or whole. I'm using whole sign. That's what I learned. Sometimes I use Placidus, sometimes I use other things, but use what feels right to you or use what it aligns with. So, Sun card. Sun card for you, you may be having increased recognition in your career and somehow with friends, your gains, because it's in the 11th house. Virgo is in the 11th house. And Venus is there. 11th house is the second house from the 10th house, which is how you make money from your job, from your career. So, for some of you, you may be getting a raise or something. This may be a time for you to ask for a raise. I heard ask for your worth. If they're not paying your worth, then it's not worth it. Simple. We have your moon card. Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. So for y'all need to, I don't want to say completely focus on your future, but make sure that your future is like one of your priorities. Like your health, yourself, your wealth, your future goals, and then like everything else comes after that. Like people, friends, family, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Make sure that I heard in that order. It doesn't have to exactly be in that order, but like make sure that like your future is up there. And then we have affirmation card. I was about to say release your mind, release your soul, release your body, release control. But we have return to the body. When I'm caught up in a state of stress moment. Child, let me read that over. When I'm caught up in a stressful moment, I can move with awareness. I'm sorry, y'all. Mercury about to go retrograde tomorrow. Not my brain. When I'm caught in a stressful moment, I can move my awareness to my body. Is my jaw clenched? My body tense? How is my posture? This helps me to see where I can relax and let go of tension. Now I can turn to any situation more calm and present. Ashe. That was Scorpio. We have the Saggy Waggies. The Saggy Waggies. Sun, moon, and rising. So let's see what's for y'all. Justice. Justice, also aka Maat or Thoth, the Egyptian god. Right off the bat, I heard balance. There needs to be balance and moderation with y'all. Because y'all Sagittarius can be very wild. I'm gonna just say that. Y'all ruled by the, y'all are the centaur. And horses can be very, real wild sometimes. So make sure that you keep that energy together. And then we have, speaking of fucking, I'm not gonna curse, but speaking of horses, the Knight of Cups came out, and there's a horse here. So maybe some of y'all need to look up the horse spirit, get y'all a horse statue, go horse riding. I don't know why this is coming through. Go horse riding, go hiking. I don't know. Something real adventurous. Like I heard like something real spontaneous, like something you never thought you would do before, like jumping out of a helicopter. I would not recommend doing that during Mercury retrograde. But example, like just doing something real crazy. Like I don't know, I'm getting like lately I've been watching Fear Factor or whatever. So like something like that, like facing your fears, conquering your fears. And then the moon card for y'all is confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. So yeah. Yeah, this full moon is happening in the 4th house of your home, family, your mother. So there may be some Focus on the home and family, or your relationship with your mother, because Neptune is trine, what is that? The vertex in Cancer in your 8th house. And also, Lilith is in Cancer at the moment. So, there may be some things around relationships with women for y'all, Sagittarius, suns, moon, and risings, that y'all need to... Well, your relationship with your women during this time could be strong. But the relationship with your parents, especially the mother... Your mother may be having some health issues during this time. Make sure that she's together. Make sure that she's okay. Make sure that your home is okay. Okay? Because if your home isn't together... What's that saying? Like, you know, people be like when you go out in public or whatever and you leave it messy, and people like, how do you keep your house? Like, how do you keep your room? Like, what does your room look like? If if you're leaving this space like this, what does your room look like? Is what I'm getting. Like, make sure that the energy, somehow, cleaning the house, smoking the house out with herbs and sage and Palo Santo and rosemary. I was burning herbs, rosemary, lavender. What else is I'm getting? I'm trying to get another herb. Mugwort. It's a good one. Clear some shit out. Get some mugwort, okay? What was you call it? Affirmations for y'all. So we have my own energy. I love being there for friends and family while staying true to myself. I don't let others' energies or mood affect my own. To help a friend in a hole, I don't need to jump out in a hole with them. Simply reach out a hand. Is up to them to do the rest. It is up to them to do the rest. Yeah. Also, your health, your emotions during this time, Sagittarius. You may be feeling emotional during this time. Some of y'all may just need to cry. Let it out. Watch a movie. Neptune. Neptune in your 4th house. Watch some movies. Some romantic movies. Even comedy. Comedy is a good... If you guys don't know, but like laughter is the best comedy. Like, you can be in a bad... Like, literally, I could be in a bad mood or whatever. I could be having like the worst day. And, which I'm, for example, well, kind of, I'm not saying it's a bad example, but like yesterday, you know how everything, when the queen died and stuff like that, like, it was a sad thing, but like, I'm like, at the same time, there was something, I don't say completely positive, but like, if y'all know, y'all know. y'all know. But it could bring like good emotions back, or those positive emotions that have been hidden or suppressed or whatever. Also, for some of y'all, try meditating and tapping into your dreams during this time. But next sign, that was Sagittarius, Capricorns. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We have... I don't know what to say we have. But the card for you that we have is the Hierophant in reverse. So, Hierophant in reverse, you have this full moon happening in your 3rd house. So, for some of you Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Risings, you may be letting go of a religious beliefs, a religious system. I don't know why for some of you may be Christian, and then like you just completely be like, I don't believe in God no more. Or like, I'm a Buddhist, or I'm an atheist. Like, it could be very much that. Like, you go from being the super holy Christian and Jesus this, Jesus that, and next minute you know, after this full moon, you just may be completely different. That's all I can say. Like, change in beliefs, change of values. Also, traveling for y'all. I would, if you're going to a foreign country, I would not recommend traveling. Also, something about boat traveling, yacht traveling, water travel. I would not recommend it, especially with Jupiter in Aries. Jupiter retrograde in Aries. Stay off the water. Stay off the water. And yeah, somehow electronics. Keep your electronics away from water. Literally just last month I spilled water on my fucking computer. Be careful with electronics, and stuff of that nature. Keep that shit away from water. Keep it protected. Make sure that your files are backed up. Your information, documents, papers, schoolwork. Make sure that all of that information is together. Keep a binder, because Virgo's in your 9th house for school. Make sure that you have folders, organizers, and stuff of that nature. What else? Affirmation for y'all. Doing our best. We are all doing our best with the understanding and awareness that we have in this moment. Any decision I take is okay, no matter the outcome. I make the best of any situation and learn as I go. Ashe. So that was Capricorn. We have my Aquas, brothers and sisters, sun, moon, and risings. We have this happening in our 2nd house of our finances, our values, our possessions. Also, I think I heard that 2nd house also rules our routines as well. But yeah, so you may be ending a source of income. For some of y'all may be getting money because the sun is in your 8th house of inheritances. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Like loans and stuff like that. Some about insurance. I don't know why I heard that for some of y'all. Some about insurance, health insurance. Y'all may be getting some health insurance during this time, or like government assistance or something of that nature, or even like a school loan is what I heard. What else for y'all? Moon in your 2nd house. Somehow, be careful how you spend your money during this time. Somehow investments, I just heard. Make sure that you aren't taking any risky investments like crypto, playing the lottery, gambling. Nah, it's a no. Don't do that. With Jupiter in your 3rd house, opposite Mercury, yeah, it's giving big time loss. Not that you're a loser, but like that gambling, especially with Mars in the 5th house. 5th house is naturally the house of whatchamacallit, those type of the gambling things, speculations and stuff like that. In Mars and Gemini, do not be gambling, because it's not for y'all. Also, affirmation cards. So we have, not affirmation, the oracle card. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. So, for some of y'all, I heard, especially with this Mercury retrograde, I might have to make like I might make a video tomorrow talk about Mercury retrograde or something. But this Mercury retrograde, some of y'all may be getting in contact with some old friends, some old family members, even a past lover, because Gemini in the tarot card rules the lovers. So it may be a past lover, but with the Mars square Virgo in your 8th house, I'm not really getting like a reconciliation. I'm getting like you may talk to each other, but like it may be like a check-in or something. I don't know why I just heard it, like a friend checking in on you. Nothing too dramatic or whatever. Affirmation. So we have the subconscious mind. I realize that subconscious beliefs or programs may be holding me back from my desires. For example, if I want money, I may have been told things growing up that I'm subconsciously holding on to. So I go back to the past and release beliefs that no longer align, substituting them for ones that do. That was a handful. That was Aquarius. We have, last but not least, my Pisces. The Pisces suns in moon in rising. Pisces sun, moon, and rising. Sorry, y'all. Y'all have this happening in your 1st house, Pisces. I forgot to mention that this full moon will be affecting the mutable signs, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and you Pisces. So y'all have this in your first house. So you may be ending a chapter, an identity chapter with yourself. Some of y'all, I don't know, I heard sickness. Some of y'all may be sick or something, and like after this full moon, you guys are like ending the sickness or something. I don't know why I keep getting cancer. I don't know why I'm hearing this, but like cancer. I keep hearing cancer, 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 especially with the moon and Neptune. Make sure that you guys, if you feel like you have cancer, if you're feeling sick or something, make sure that you're going to the doctors, getting a health checkup, going to the doctors just regularly, just maybe once a year, it could save your life. Like you would never know. It could save your life or somebody else. Also, your partner, the sun is in your 7th house. So for some of y'all, Pisces, y'all may be having a new chapter in your personal relationships with your partner. Y'all may, I just heard like going on a date or something. Going on a date or something. Doing something in a relationship, having some fun. And like that. Also, the ruler of your 5th house, Cancer, the moon is in your 1st house. So, yeah, for you Pisces, y'all also may be pregnant during this time. Also with a female, with a girl. So congratulations to y'all. If you are pregnant, let me know. Let me know. And yeah, so I can see affirmations, but moon card. We have the North Node. Step out of your comfort zone. North Node. Where is the North Node? In your 3rd house. So your community, your networkings, your neighborhood, your neighbors, your early education. I don't know why I just heard that. You guys could be like going back to like one of the schools you went to when you were younger or something. Or for some of you, I just heard if you want to be like become like a teacher or something or work at a school that you used to work at, that's possible. But yeah. Affirmation card. We have together. I love working together with others and how it makes I love working together with others and how it makes one's impossible dreams possible. I see there is strength and unity in how much we can accomplish together. Asking for help is not weak, it is powerful. Ashe. So, ciao, we are finally done with these, with the transits, with the full moon talk, with the signs. There were some people up in here, but they left. I was gonna let y'all come up on here and talk. If y'all want to talk, request. And I'm gonna be on here for what time is it? Yeah, for 5 more minutes. And yeah, so if y'all want to talk, let me know while I get these cards together. Yeah, I'm gonna put myself on mute real quick. If you don't, Instagram can still hear me. But yeah, let me know. Let me know how y'all feel about this video, about the messages. Let me know if anything resonates with y'all. And stuff of that nature. Or also, if y'all need any clarification or anything, let me know. I'll try to answer it. Wait, how do I request it? Sick threat. I just read that all wrong. I said sick threat. I just butchered your name up. How do I just, there we go. Wait, I need to get my headphones.
Hi.
Alright, hey.
for the reading. It really resonated.
Wait, what'd you say?
I wanted to say thank you.
Thank you.
It really resonated. Yeah, I stayed for the whole thing.
I saw you. Thank you for being a row one. being the row one. You're the only one who's left up in here. It was like some people up here requesting, and they all left. Like, I don't get it. But
I know. You just don't want to wait.
What's your sign? What's your big three?
I'm a Gemini sun, Cancer rising, and Capricorn moon. Yeah.
Okay. So, what you call it? What's the Capricorn moon? Where is this happening? In your something?
I don't know.
I later forgot.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you have any questions or anything you would like to say?
I keep getting like a lot of and you said that too. I don't remember when you said it anymore, but something about like a past like karmic or past lovers like coming back, and I keep getting like a lot of messages about that. I don't know. So maybe some clarity on that.
Let me go back to Capricorn. So third house. So did I say? Oh yeah, past something about past cousins. I don't know. I'm sorry, past cousins, but like relationship with cousins. I don't know if you have siblings like brothers and sisters or something like that.
Yeah.
Y'all may be more in connection with each other, but there may be like I heard like a dispute or like a disagreement in belief systems or something like that.
Yeah.
Also, what you call it? Friends. Friends in your second house. I mean, Aquarius does rule friends, but you have Aquarius in your second house, and you have the Scorpio in your 11th house, and Taurus in your 5th house. So, your value system of your friends during this time could be heavily influencing. Heavily influenced and changed during this time. There may be, I heard like a disruption of friend groups or something.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, that's about it. I can think about right now. I already know what I want to talk about. I was hoping for some people to have some questions.
Yeah, pop in.
But hold on, let me share this so they can know. Wait. Accepting speakers. Now, if you want to talk. Alright.
Would it be better if I mute myself now?
I mean, if you want to. But I don't really have any
questions.
questions.
The background noise, you know?
It's okay. I think it's okay. It's not that bad.
Thank you, though.
You're welcome. Thank you. I want to say everyone who's on here who came through. I just want to say thank you to all y'all for supporting, coming through. Like I said, I wasn't really expecting all y'all to just pop on your phone. I'm trying to like pinpoint it.
I was born in Mexico, so.
Yeah. I don't know. I was about to say Sweden or something.
Oh.
I met somebody from there and it kind of sounds similar. But I just met somebody else from Mexico the other day. That's crazy. How is it down there? I keep hearing that it's beautiful down there.
In Mexico or Oregon?
In Mexico.
Oh, well, I don't know. I haven't been there.
I was about to spit out my water. But, okay. Maybe in the future.
Yeah, maybe. I'll get the astrophotography from you, and we'll see.
Yes. I want to see. And also Oregon. Because whatchamacallit, right? Well, I was born on my Neptune line. I was just thinking about this, but I was born on my Neptune line. And maybe that's why I was thinking, like, maybe that's why I feel like I'm living in a movie. Because, like, every experience I had here has just felt, like, surreal. Like, it almost didn't happen. Like, it literally felt like it was a dream. Like, I'm like, did that truly happen? Or am I just dreaming about this stuff? But, yeah. Let me see.
Yeah, I'd like to.
Your,
Sorry?
let me see if you book a reading in the future. But
Yeah.
your
I really want to.
planetary placements, like I said, next week I'm gonna try to open up these readings because it's been like months since I did a reading. And I want to get back to that. But
Yeah, okay.
I think I'm in this live.
Alright.
And go back to doing what I was doing.
Okay.
For everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate you. And hopefully I can see you in the future.
Okay.
Wait, let me follow you
Bye.
back. Let me follow you back. Alright. See you later.
See you. Bye.
Alright. Alright, everybody. So if y'all enjoyed this live, enjoyed this reading, I will be ending this. Give me a big thumbs up. Give me a comment down below. If you're on Twitter, leave a comment, leave a like. If you're on Instagram, whatever, Twitter, YouTube, stuff of that nature. Like I said, if y'all want to book a personal reading with me, I'm gonna try to open readings next week. The link will be in the description box. If you want to book manually with me, you can either email me at cosmicconjurer.com or DM me, and I'll always reach out back to y'all as soon as possible. Also, what else I want to talk about? I think that's pretty much it. More videos may be coming soon. I don't know what videos. I don't know what the videos are going to be about yet, but videos will be coming back soon. Like I said, I've been being more consistent with uploading every single week. So even if it's just like one time a week, I'm just trying to be more consistent and just be on my game. So yeah, I love y'all. Thank y'all, everybody who came through. And I'll hope to see y'all in the future in my next session. So take care of yourselves. Happy full moon. Happy Mercury retrograde. Happy Venus day. Happy birthday to all the Virgo suns, moon, and risings out there. And yeah, take care of yourselves. Much love, much peace, blessings. And I will see y'all in the future. Bye.